Hey everyone, Jersey Kev here. I'm back with another video about Six Flags Great Adventure. I did make one about a week or so ago before Six Flags announced what is going on with Six Flags Great Adventure. As if you're watching this video, you probably already know what's going on. Green Lantern, the parachutes, Twister, Kingdaka, Zumanjaro are all coming down and being removed. In my prior video, I did go over a bunch of different options, some of which still might come to fruition, but most of them assumed that Kingdaka and the structure was standing. However, this structure is not standing and it is going away. Some other content creators did reach out to Six Flags and they did confirm that Kingdaka will also be torn down. But I wanted to go in a little bit of a different direction because a lot of people are making videos and speculating what this record-breaking multi-launch coaster that Six Flags Great Adventure is opening in 2026 is going to be. But my video, I'm more going to focus on a different plot of land. And that's going to be the Green Lantern, Parachutes, and Twister plots of land. Because I think that this is where the coaster that's coming in 2026, this record-breaking multi-launch coaster, is going to be. And the main reason that I think this is because of the fact that the permits have been submitted for the demolition of Green Lantern, Parachutes, and Twister. This gives you a big plot of land. And to be honest with you, taking down Kingdaka is going to be quite the feat, and I think it's going to take a lot longer. And Cedar Fair is known to make sure that they have their rides open very close to opening day. So I think this ride's going to open in 2026 on opening day or around opening day. And I think that's going to go in the Green Lantern plot of land. So let's go ahead and I'm going to make a couple predictions of what I think is going to go in this plot of land. So I just want to talk about the plot of land where I think that this record-breaking multi-launch coaster is going to go. And it's in the land you see in red above. Pardon the terrible drawing. This is the general gist or area where I think it's going to be going. This is the plot of Green Lantern, Parachutes, as well as Twister. The reason I think it's going to go in this plot of land and not the Kingdaka plot of land is that the demo permits are already in for these coasters and these rides. And I think these rides and coasters are easier to take down and remove in time for the start of the 2026 season. I think Ka is just going to be too hard to take down that quickly. So I think this is going to be the plot of land, and their staging area is right next to Ka and Green Lantern in the parking lot. It's already been seen that it's been blocked off. And my guess is that a fence will be going up shortly for this area. So let's go ahead and get into my predictions. Just to get the elephant out of the room, a lot of people are predicting the Mach Extreme Spinner Tower Coaster coming to Six Flags Great Adventure. I think that this is a worthy replacement for Ka. It could be almost 400 feet tall, and it's definitely something that's possible and probably more likely than the predictions that I'm going to make. But I want it to be a little bit different than everybody else. So I think what's coming is a ground-up Vekoma multi-launch coaster. They've been working with Vekoma. See Flash on the other side of the park. I think that they can make this a marquee attraction at Six Flags. This is the big replacement. The multi-record-breaking launch coaster coming in 2026 is the replacement for Ka. If you're going to make a replacement for Ka, you need to make it a headline. Ka was a headline and a draw to the park, just like Iron Gwazi at Busch Gardens, Tampa. Just like Velocicoaster. It's a draw for people to come to the park. So they need to make a big splash. So I think a multi-launch Vekoma coaster with a top hat to give homage to it and make it something similar to what Velocicoaster is. But that is my first prediction, is I think that's going to be a Vekoma multi-launch coaster. Now, before I get into my final prediction, I want to give a shout out to Coaster Explorers on YouTube. The video that is in the background right now, this is his video that is on YouTube. Definitely go check him out. I love supporting small channels like myself. So I wanted to use his footage that he used. Everybody's got footage of everything that you can use, copyright, as long as you give them copyright free, as long as you give them credit. But I wanted to give a shout out to Coaster Explorers. This is a really cool video. So what I wanted to go into is my final prediction, and I think that would be really cool for the park is if they built a premier ride multi-launch dueling coaster. So something similar to what is at Magic Mountain in West Coast racers. I just think this would be really great for the park. It'll give a multi-launch and a dueling aspect. I think that there's multiple records that they could break, but I think they need to make it bigger than what they have over there. Premier Rides is really great, and I think that this is a great opportunity to have a dueling coaster, something we haven't had since Rolling Thunder got removed from the park. Shed a tear. That ride would be great as an RMC. But I think that having Premier Rides come in and build a launch coaster that's dueling in this area would be really cool for the park. Something that we don't really have in the area as well. It would be something that would be highly marketable. And I think it would be a highlight attraction if done correctly. They need to make sure that they go all out and do it correctly. But I think that would be really great for the park. So those are my predictions. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Feel free to like and subscribe.